Alright guys, in this video I'm going to be giving you guys my best Jinx loadout, and also I'm going to be talking about how you should be playing Jinx in your ranked game. So first, let's break down the items. The items you're going to want to go is Blade of the Rune King, Infinity Edge, Stasis, Runon's Hurricane, Rapid Fire Cannon, and Mortal Reminder. Now, if you're against a lot of tanky champions like Alistar, or you're against a bunch of heal champs, then you can run Mortal Reminder before the Rapid Fire Cannon. So for the runes, you're going to run Conqueror, Brutal, Spirit Walker, and Sweet Tooth. I love these runes personally. I mean, I've seen people mess around with Mastermind instead of Sweet Tooth, and I've seen people use Champion instead of Brutal. But I feel like this is a very safe runes to run in your games, and they're very consistent, because if you're running Champion, you could die a lot, and you could lose a significant amount of damage. And also, the armor penetration is pretty good to have. Now, for the spells, you always want to run Barrier and Flash. If your support is not running Heal, then you should use Heal instead of Barrier. So that is the best Jinx loadout. Now, in this gameplay, I did a great way of showing how to lane with Jinx, how to fight with Jinx, and just a great way to use her passive. So with that, make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this. But without further ado, let's get right on into the gameplay. Alright guys, we are now in the gameplay, and this game was just flat out amazing. So this is post commentary, so I'm gonna be talking over what already happened, because I played this game a couple of hours ago, and it was actually such a great game that I really felt like you guys could learn a lot of things. So one great thing about Jinx's kit is when you could switch the rocket with your skill 1, and you could zone enemy laners off the wave. Because guys, when Jinx is using her Gatling gun or her minigun, she has some of the shortest ADC range in the game. Like your auto attack range is very short, but when you switch to a rocket, your range is very far. So if you could see, I'm literally zoning Kai'Sa and Galio off the wave, which is a thing that you really want to do. And if you could see, on purpose, I'm not pushing the wave, guys. I'm keeping it in the middle so I could actually poke them down and pressure them, because if I just shove the wave, I'm not getting anything done. So I'm denying Kai'Sa minions, and I'm pressuring her health wise. So obviously I'm just going to continuously zone. Looks like DNZio picks up the kill on Katarina. And we have Janna, so Janna could give me a barrier just right there. And they're just eating these rockets and zaps. Like, as you can see, it's super good. That's why I freeze the wave. Now, there's times where you will not be able to do what I'm doing because they have the better 2v2. And they could be more aggressive. But since we have the better 2v2, I keep the wave in the middle, zone Kai'Sa away, and just wait till I get level 5 and maybe kill her with a rocket. That was a phenomenal tornado in the bush. When Janna's in the bush putting a tornado down, it's actually invisible unless the enemy has vision in the bush. So that is pretty good. That is pretty good. We're going to continuously push them here, but I end up pushing the wave because Katarina is coming, and I actually missed the chompers on the ground, which was unfortunate. But you definitely do not want to give Katarina early game kills, guys. If you give her early game kills, it's very hard to come back into the game. So as you can see, Kai'Sa is so low that it actually hurts. Now, they're trolling, though. They're trolling. I noticed that they're making a mistake here because they're staying, right? Like, Galio cannot stay at this HP, and neither can Kai'Sa. They're not allowed to do this. So I'm just going to continuously zone and pressure the wave and maybe try to get a kill here. But I'm just going to continuously clear and get a recall in because it's actually really good. I'm up a lot of gold right now because I denied so many minions. Sadly, Galio was not able to die there. I feel like he should be dead. Like, no support should be able to be up that far and, live. But I guess it happened. So I'm building Bork first item. Bork gives ADC champions such great stats, like phenomenal stats, and the main thing that it gives is the healing. The healing is so good. It's so good, even though it got nerfed. That's why Jinx used to be such a powerhouse, guys, but she got nerfed quite a bit. She got nerfed indirectly quite a bit, when they nerfed Lulu, when they nerfed the attack speed, and when, like, the way you stutter step, and when they nerfed Blade of the Rune King. So she got a lot of indirect nerfs that have made her really weak, but still playable. So I don't have level 5 to get an ult off onto Kai'Sa. So as you can see, I'm still freezing, but since dragon spawning, I'm going to look to push this soon. So I'm just trying to figure out, okay, I'm going to deny as many minions as I can and then set up a big push because dragon is spawning soon. I do see Shyvana, and I feel very safe here. Galio E's and taunts, which is a super obvious combo, and we end up doing a bunch of damage here. I'm trying to look for the kill right away. We get the takedown. Since I'm playing Jinx, I'm very safe, but man, the Shyvana was focusing me there, so I had to back up. And I couldn't chase. And I actually should have switched to my rocket form a lot sooner than I did. I did not switch to it fast enough, and I had to get close to Kai'Sa in order to auto attack her. But it looks like my team's smurfing here. I'm trying to figure it out if we could do Infernal here, but it's like, you know, our jungler isn't here, and, you know, I'm kind of like half HP, and so is Janna. So it's like, alright, I'm just going to recall, I guess. I don't want to mess with the wave because I don't want the wave to be pushing. If anything, I either want it on my side or in the middle. So that's why, as you can see, I'm recalling even though there's a wave. And also, I can't waste time. I have to get to my lane. I have to get to my lane and dragon as soon as possible because it's Infernal. You do not want to be messing around when there is Infernal Dragon. If you're a jungler or top laner, please go to the dragon at 4 minutes. 4 minutes is the first dragon. You guys need to contest that. It's so important. Do not give teams free dragons, guys. I need to emphasize that more because so many people in NA are not going for dragons, and that is not okay, guys. As a region, we need to become smarter players, and we need to go for those dragons. So right here, I'm in my rocket form, and I'm just going to zone them off the wave. And Jinx is actually really good into Galio because Galio is really good into champions that build AP or just do AP damage in general. And since Jinx is just, you know, pure AD, attack damage, she can actually destroy Galio's HP really fast. So I do see that Galio's low, and our jungler does die to their jungler, but they're across the map, so it's totally fine right now. Kai'Sa is so overextended. Like, Kai'Sa honestly should not even be there. I'm pretty sure I actually go for the kill here on Kai'Sa soon. Like, I see that Kai'Sa's here. It's like, you can't be there. I rocket, but she lives on 1 HP. That is not okay. How did Kai'Sa live on 1 HP, guys? I mean, like, that's kind of tilting. So I switched my rocket here to clear the wave a little faster. It's really unfortunate I haven't got a kill, but as you can see, Kai'Sa used her pulse, which tells me that she hasn't recalled yet. So I get this turret, get the takedown, and I just run away and recall because I can't chase Galio. He eat away. He ran away, and he ends up living. You know, I'll let him live. I'll let him live for that. It is what it is. I definitely want to find some more kills, though, on the map. I feel like I definitely could use some more kills, so I'm going to start running it mid. And Infernal Dragon's still up. Like, guys, in a higher elo game, especially in the European region, like, dude, the dragon would be gone by now. Like, people do not mess around. Like, you got to go for dragon. But since we have a lot of pressure up here, we're able to actually start it, and I start going on Galio. And look at the damage I actually end up doing to Galio. I want to rocket him as soon as possible to get my passive. Boom, there we go. I smurf onto Katarina. I switch. I'm keeping my distance, guys. Notice how I'm keeping my distance. I run past Shyvana because I want to kill this Kai'Sa. I end up zapping Kai'Sa right here, and I notice that Kai'Sa's running away. So that's why I'm in my Jinx form, and I use my rocket form, and I use my boots to gap close. When the enemy's running away, switch to your rockets, guys. It gives you that extra range that you need in order to attack them, guys. So switch to the rockets when you're chasing, and that was perfect. If I didn't switch to my rockets there, Kai'Sa would have lived, but I knew what I was doing. So far, it's looking like a great game, right? Let's recap the lane phase. We put great pressure on Kai'Sa. We denied CS. We denied her prio in the lane. We were able to roam around, play team fights well, and actually get assist gold earlier on, which increased my lead. So this gameplay is the definition of how to play lane when you have a good matchup. Literally, I played it perfectly. I knew what I had to do to succeed in my lane. So you guys got to make sure you do that. And with Jinx, it was very simple. I just had to rocket poke. So now we're in the mid. We got Infernal. This game's basically over, guys. Like, you're going to see the amount of damage I start doing. And I'm playing with Chuck, actually, and Chuck's playing Annie. So in our heads, the way I see it, oh, look at this fight. That Annie bear, I rocket to get the takedown as fast as possible. I actually dive this turret like a madman, hitting those rockets. I end up burying, and I'm so low. I'm so low. And I actually missed the redemption, guys. Oh my god, I don't think I got the redemption heal there. That was so crazy. That was so crazy. So basically the thought process team fight wise, right, is Annie's gonna bear and then I'm gonna rocket and try to kill them as soon as possible so I could get my takedown and have my passive engage where I have that increased speed and attack speed, which is really important to get on Jinx. And this game's basically over, right? We have kills, we have Prio, we have Infernal. Infernal's the strongest dragon in the game, so they really can't do anything no matter how well they start playing the team fights, enemy team. So I end up taking the buff, but DNZio smites it. You know, I don't really need buff on Jinx, but you know, well, might as well. You know, I'm a hungry ADC on the Wild Rift. I want to get some kills. But now we come to take another team fight, I think. Like, I'm just around here in my rocket form trying to get some poke. I'm going to switch to my rocket form, I believe. I don't know why I'm not switching my rocket form. There we go. I switched to my rocket form because we're going to start sieging. When you siege, you want to be in that rocket form. Look at that. I immediately rocket, but he died so fast, man. And boom, the rocket just clean up. The rockets, look at that damage from the rockets. I messed up my ward right there. I don't want to talk about it. Fiora came out of nowhere and they surrendered. So it was a pretty short game, but there was a lot of things that you guys could dissect and learn from. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more gameplay and post commentary just like this, because I feel like you guys could learn a lot from it. But with that, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.